Hey there, have you ever been in a negotiation that just went completely sideways, or even worse, didn't go anywhere at all? Yeah, I've been there and I know exactly how that feels. Now, this is where anchoring is going to come into play, and believe me, it can make all the differences. Now, it might sound like some kind of fancy consultant speak, but let me break it down for you so you can actually use it in your next negotiation. First off, let's talk about value-based anchoring. Now, it's all about setting the tone early on by getting your client to focus on the value they're going to bring to the table. We all know most people are hung up on price, right? But here's the thing. Price it's just a number. I mean, what really matters is the value behind that number. Now, when your client starts to see the value, the price instantly becomes a lot more reasonable. Let me give you an example. I had a client who was fixated on a price and constantly pushing for discounts and looking to cut corners. But instead of getting caught up in that, I focused on value and I said, look here, this isn't just about a product. It's about a future of the business, and we've customized the solution specifically just for you. And it's not just about saving money. It's about making more money and streamlining the operations and giving you the edge over your competition. And guess what? That totally shifted the dynamic of the conversation. Now we stopped talking about dollars and cents, and we started discussing about innovations, growth, and all the benefits that came with the right investments. And that is what we call the value-based anchoring in action. Now you're not just selling a product, you're solving a problem. And when you do that, the price becomes secondary. Now, let's move on to the complexity anchoring. Now, this one is a little bit more nuanced, but incredibly effective. Now, it's about highlighting the complexity of the problems that you're solving. Now, the more complex the problem is, the more valuable your solution is going to appear. Now, when you anchor your clients to the complexity of their problem, it helps them understand why the solution is worth every penny. So here's another story. I was working with a client with a tangled mess of systems issues and conflicting goals between departments. But instead of shying away from the complexity, I leaned onto it and said, look here, this isn't a one-size-fits-all kind of solution. We're dealing with a multifaceted challenge that requires a very smart and tailored approach. And that's exactly what we do here. And when anchor them to the complexity of their own situations, I was able to justify not just the price, but the entire value proposition. Now, that's where they realized that a simple off-the-shelf solution ain't going to cut it for them. They needed something customized, something that can navigate the intricacies of their business. And that's exactly what we deliver. The real kicker is when your client fully understands the complexity of their problem and how your solution addresses it. And it becomes a lot more harder for them to question the price, the product, and the scope. That is the time where they start to see why the price is justified, why the product is the best fit, and why the scope is necessary. Now, this will shift the conversation from why is this so expensive to this is exactly what I need and is worth every penny. Now, the key is to help your client see the problem that they are facing, and it's terribly unique. It requires expertise, and that your solution is specifically designed to tackle that. Now, when they see that complexity, they know and they see the value for what they're paying for. So here's what to remember. We're not just salespeople. We are problem solvers. Our goal isn't to just push a product. It's to understand their challenges and deliver the best possible solutions. Now, when you approach a negotiation with that mindset, the whole dynamics and everything changes for you. You're not just trying to close a deal. You're partnering with your clients to solve their problem. Now, let's get back to where it started off. Why do these anchoring techniques work so well together? It's very simple. Now, value-based anchoring gets your client to focus on the benefits and the outcomes, while the complexity anchoring makes them appreciate the tailored approach that you're offering. Now, together, they help you shift the conversation from price towards what really matters which is solving the client's problems in the best way possible. And here's the best part. When you master this technique, you're not just closing deals. You're building a long-term relationship with your clients. Now, when your clients value when you understand their challenges and when you offer real solutions and when you communicate that effectively, it's not just about making a sale anymore. It's about becoming their trusted partner. You see where we're getting at? So the next time you're in the negotiations, remember to anchor your client to the value and the complexity of what you're offering. And trust me, that's going to turn things around for you. All right? Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And if you're keen to dive deeper into these strategies, I've got videos where I break down advanced sales negotiation tactics. Until then, I'll see you in the next video.